Delighted to say I'm joined by Lee Irvin, one of the members of the Awesome Foursome who completed the Limassol Marathon in a great time actually, 3 hours 54. So Lee, describe your feelings having accomplished the Limassol Marathon.
Yeah, I think I was pretty happy after. I think that was quite evident from my videos, which I do apologise for. Now I was quite excitable after, a bit like a kid that had eaten too much candy.
Brilliant. And what are your main memories of the trip now? It was 2 weeks ago or so.
I think probably, if you're talking about memories, funny memories, it's probably Pete getting drunk on Friday night and then still being in the bar Saturday evening, which I found hilarious. Yeah, they were quite funny. Also, I've got some good memories from the race. Which, are we talking about that now? Or are you going to
Yeah, absolutely.
During the race, I said I ran the first 18 miles with Pete, and they were brilliant. They were absolutely fantastic. He's quite a funny guy, and he probably, I know he missed out by a minute, but he probably run an extra 5 minutes than anyone, because all he did was zigzag left and right across the road, high-fiving anybody that would put their hand up. So it was quite good fun running with him, and I did enjoy that very much. So I've had some brilliant races with Pete over the years, and that was just another one that I really enjoyed. You know, I wish he would have got that extra minute, but if he didn't have run an extra 2 miles, he probably would have.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Lee, just reflecting on this whole journey, from sort of couch to marathon in 10 weeks, just describe the kind of level of pride that you now have having done this marathon.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of exceptionally happy with myself. You know, I said to John when he first put out this challenge that I don't know whether I could do it. You know, I've never said I could run a marathon. I've never really thought I could. But yeah, it was a big challenge, and it was really tough, really hard, and yeah, I'm very proud of myself that I did it.
Definitely. And what did you find during the 10 weeks, including marathon day as well? What was the biggest challenge that you had to overcome throughout the whole experience?
I think it was my injuries. I literally was injured every time I went out running. I had a different injury. I was constantly battling injuries. You know, it was my shins, it was the outside of my foot, it was the underside of my foot, it was the swollen ankle where I fell over, it was the iceberg where I tried treating the swollen ankle. You know, it was the shin pain. It was really just trying to mentally deal with all the injuries I was picking up, and obviously there was a bit of panic about I wasn't getting the training in that I would have liked to have. So I think there was kind of that was really tough actually. I think because I could see everyone else, you know, doing well with their training, and it was quite mentally hard knowing that every time I went out I was you know, hurting stuff.
Absolutely. With that in mind, Lee, what would be your main advice that you would give to people thinking of doing their first marathon or training for their first marathon?
Sure. Yeah. Don't do it in 10 weeks. It's not enough time. It's not enough time to do it properly. I'm not saying that you can't do it, because obviously, you know, Joel did it as well. But I think it will take its toll if you try and cram it. You know, you're better off spending a few months and going in steadily. I mean, I tried upping mine pretty much from couch to kind of running 13, 14 miles, you know, within a couple of weeks, and it's a bit much on the body. Body wasn't used to it, and things started breaking. So I think, yeah, I think that's probably something to take.
Definitely. And just finally, Lee, what are your next steps now in terms of your career as a runner, as an athlete? Have you got any idea of where the future holds, what it holds for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna take a break from marathon running. It was really hard. It takes up such an excessive amount of time. I think what I'm going to do is probably concentrate more on triathlon, and the reason is because you can do shorter distances in training. I can go out on the bike for an hour and a half. I can run for an hour and a half. you know, I can do 30-40 minutes in a pool swimming and I'm done. Whereas when you're training for marathon, it literally, you'll do a 20, well, I will do a 20-mile run on the weekend and it will kill me for the whole day. So it, you know, it really takes it out of you, training for a marathon. Whereas I think if I concentrate more on triathlon, then it just doesn't impact so much on my life. I'm doing one in May, 16th, the Snowdonia Slate Man. I've gone straight into it. I couldn't swim when I booked it. Couldn't swim properly. I think we've got that sorted now, and I'll give it a go and see how I get on.
Top man, but you're not ruling out another marathon?
No, I'm not ruling it out. I'm just saying that it has taken its toll, and I've been quite shattered since I finished that marathon. It really has taken a while to recover, a lot longer than what I thought it would. Never say never. I think I probably will do one in the future. I'm sure John will probably goad me into doing another. But yeah, I can't. Definitely not this year. Definitely not.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for that, Lee, and good luck with the triathlons, and well done once again for a great achievement.
Thank you very much, Frankie. Cheers. Bye,
Good man.
everyone.